Okay, hello. Oh, uh-oh. Where is it? What? There we go. Hello and good evening, everyone. Hope y'all are doing good today. Thanks for saying goodbye. Welcome in. Hello. Yes, hello. I have to be a bit quiet right now, but hi, everyone. Welcome in. Back to Funny Boat Game. Hello. Sorry for the delayed start, mentioned why in chat, but welcome in and welcome back, everyone. More from the depths. I've got something to show off today. I got something cool I've been working on. I've got a little thing. I got a little thing I made. I just realized the game is not prompt properly, so let me fix that real quick. Welcome in though, Necro. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for swinging by. Welcome in, everyone. Hello. Yeah, hold on. Let me actually make the game fit the screen here. There we go. All right. There we go. Yeah, it actually fits. All right. So, oh, that was a little loud. Hold on. How is the game volume on? Okay, it's good. Okay, so I got a little something I've been working on. A little something I'll show off here. We've got a new vessel here today. Let me introduce you all to the warplane, name pending, I have been designing. Behold, welcome. Behold my new creation. It is very much kind of experimental. I can't really speak for how well it's designed, but so far, you know, I don't have it much bad to say. Apparently, game's very loud on OBS. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, so this is what we've got. It's a plane, as you can see. We've got two large missiles on either side. We've got the main feature of a 500mm cannon that fires rather quickly here. I'll give a demonstration. It fires decently fast. Has basically no effect on the plane in terms of recoil. And it kind of flies decently. Cost? This thing is 133,000. It's made out of metal, so it doesn't get immediately decimated. The engine block is still a work in progress. I had to give it quite a few thrusters to get it to actually go fast enough to be usable. Yeah, so basically, I think I mentioned it on stream before, but this thing is basically a plane designed around a gun. Because inside is basically completely packed with all the components. There is basically no space in here aside from what is needed to make this thing function, shoot, and fly. My gun has some plane attached. Yep, that was the intention. So yeah, this thing has this 500mm sorta railgun that fires a pretty solid amount of rounds. It's got two large missiles that have this setup here. I tried to go with remote guidance, but I don't have enough room in this thing for the to get enough processing power to actually make it functional. Even no signal processor? I don't know what that is. I don't know what a signal processor would do in this. But yes, we have that. It's got cameras and stuff. Utility for the missile. Alright, see. Ah, gotcha. Okay, well, I'm sure it's fine. I don't intend for this to be a going on its own kind of vehicle anyways. This thing's meant to be a support craft more than anything. Because, well, you know, for something this bulky, I couldn't really make it turn on a dime. Which I can kind of demonstrate, I guess. We'll start out here by spawning a Panandrum. from the deep water guard here. Just to kind of demonstrate how this goes, because I have it on bombing run AI. I also need to remember how to set that up properly, but yeah. I believe it has bullet avoidance? I'm not sure. A lot will have flares and stuff? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so that's kind of like how it goes, is that it strafes in, fires, and turns away for a while. And then the missiles also hit. Because how I have the missile set up, they have a really good range. I believe there's a bomb. Yeah, they should get dropped pretty easily. They shouldn't have any issues hitting the plane. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan. I have a couple issues I do have with this thing. Primarily, it's not the greatest accuracy on the cannon. It's, not totally reliable. On big targets like this thing, it'll still hit pretty consistently, but, like, it's not the most reliable thing, and I don't have a lot of, like, one mid-sized heat shell and that cannon is out. Yeah, that's fair. But if this plane gets hit by really anything, it's out. Because again, there's nothing in here except for gun parts. And to get it to be able to fire as much as it does, as fast as it does. Yeah, it's basically all a gun. So it's very explosive, it's very combustive. Yeah, so this thing is basically incapable of fighting against, like, oh yeah, this happens sometimes. Why are you I'm gonna turn comm mode on for this thing, because sometimes the game does this where it just clips the missile into my ship and it just stays stuck attached. I did. Sometimes it just does that though. Let me see here. The thing has, yeah, they have an 8-second delay. Sometimes the game just glitches and out. I think it's because of the armor I put up here. So I'll try taking that off, but yeah, no, this thing's very experimental. Very much a I don't know what I'm actually doing kind of ship. I wanted to try to armor those just so they didn't get destroyed as easily as the one on the Penguins, but visible gantries? Is that a thing? Oh. Huh. Maybe, I guess. So that's weird. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Oh, wait, and that means I can have a longer missile. Without it. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hang on. Oh, and there we go. There we go. Let's see here. I think this is yeah, this is now a longer missile than the other one, so we're gonna go in and make a new one. So we got the thruster, we've got fins, fuel tank, guidance, active seeker. You know what? We can do the signal processor, and then we'll have more things of explosive. Save that missile there. Toss it onto this one. There we go. And apparently the Penandrum is down. Yeah, there we go. So we'll try that then, yeah. I kind of forgot invisible gantries were a thing. They look a little disconnected now, but that's fine. I don't really care that much. Let's, yeah. Here's the thing. This thing is, like, If I, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and save this as... I'm just gonna save over the Mark 1 because it's good. If I spawn like a, Charon, perhaps. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, smaller thing like that. Yeah, because one of the main issues is, yeah, this. I don't really know how to get the gun to have more, like, time being able to shoot at it. Or how to make it more accurate, honestly. Don't really know how to do that, but... These are fast little missiles, huh? Yeah, no. The gun, yeah, is really inaccurate. Actually, not even that bad. It's like 2/3 of shots will hit, pretty much. It's good enough to my standards. I would like it to be better, but like I can't really do too much, to my knowledge. Yeah, no, this is what I've been working on off stream. It's alright. It's decent. It probably is overall pretty bad still, though. I mean, its engines or its thrusters are half exposed and all. But like, it's a learning process. And it's not meant to be like kind of like on its own. And it goes faster than medium missiles for the most part. At least I thought it did. Oh, I think we've lost some thrust. Maybe? Oh, no, we're not going as fast as we should be. Oh yeah, you know what? I totally forgot. I need to add an ejector. How do I do that? Oh yeah, this. Do that. There? Is it like that? No. It can probably only be on the launch pad, I'd imagine. Yeah, no, this thing is... I don't know, I feel like it still needs a lot of work, I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet, it's good enough though, I think. Except for when this happens. That is less good. Actually, no, not even. Still decent. Why does this one get caught still? That's interesting. Oh, it's the armor plates. That's what it is, I think. I don't know. I'm just... This is kind of like a learning process kind of vehicle for me. What? Are the... Oh, it's... You know, it's still alive. Where are the missiles going? Weird. Oh no, they would just turn around. Okay. Hey, it's... Why is it... Is it damaged? No, it isn't saying it's damaged. It's not going as fast as it was before, though. What? That is weird. What the heck? What the heck? Why is it so much slower? It used to be like 30 meters a second faster. It used to be like 141, now it's 113, 115. That is weird. Are these invisible gantries just that, like, not aerodynamic or something? Well, those were good hits. Yeah, this thing's actually pretty solid, I guess. I don't know, it has suddenly just gone a lot is going a lot slower for some reason. I don't know, it's like the AI or something? The AI is like not going full speed for some reason. That's weird. Yeah, no, because this thing's supposed to be able to go like like 140 meters a second. Let's really see it blow you stuff up now. I don't know if it could, honestly. It's not the greatest. Okay, there we go. Oh, I just had to re-record its speed, apparently. I got confused. I forgot how fast it's actually allowed to fly. Yeah, I did get that, but it, like, when it was fighting the Charon, for example, for some reason it was slowed down a lot. I think I just had to re-record the speed, though. You know, I think I know what the issue is. Oh yeah, no, it's flying normal speed now. I think I just gotta tell it to pitch down to the enemy earlier. Yeah, say if I do like 2,500. Oh, apparently 2,000 is the max I can tell it to pitch down at. That's weird. Whatever. That's good enough, I guess. We get like 5 shots or so out of every re-attack. Yeah, it also has... I know my PNG's kind of... You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? I move myself out of the way so you guys can see what's going on this little tab here. Okay, here we go. I'll go over here. Now you get to see cursed looking inverted Stren. This looks wrong on so many levels. Looks so wrong. Yeah, now you can see what's going on with the numbers. So this thing has, yeah, 80,000 resource storage, about 2,000 or 1,950 fuel reserves. It's got 855,000 battery because it's, again, railgun. And it has about 3,150 ammo storage. Yeah, inverted Stren is real currently, unfortunately for your eyes. Where is... Oh, I forgot to update both missiles, didn't I? It's one of those missiles ain't going where it's supposed to. Yeah, seriously, your Rustler would be epic? Well, maybe. I don't know, this thing still has a lot of work, I think. Where it's good, I think, is probably fair to say. Like, it's decent enough, it can take some light missiles without dying instantly. It's faster than the Penguin by like 10 meters a second. Why is that missile not turning? Okay, neither of those missiles realize that there's an enemy. Interesting. Yeah, I can only start shooting once it's pitched down at the enemy. Then it disengages there, so it doesn't fly too close. We have 2 missiles going in? Yes, okay, that worked. Wonderful. Wonderful, okay. Ooh. just too slow for that. I feel like I should... I don't know. I want to make this a little faster, but, like, any attempts I've made have... I don't know, the thrusters have been weird on this thing. Like, once I see how this does against these two, then I'm gonna demonstrate why I haven't increased the thrust any further. Because I just can't seem to get it to work for some reason. Yeah, pitch down at 2,000. Yeah, as you can see, it misses about 1 in every 3 shots. On average. Yeah. I mean, it's got good accuracy. I think I've got it just about as accurate as I can get it. That might do a lot of damage. I don't know, maybe these missiles just aren't that strong. Not sure. They don't seem to be. Yeah, no, this thing, again, it's not terrible. I've worked out most of its issues. I guess some of the main things are just it doesn't turn as fast as I'd like it to, but I think that's just a matter of its size. I don't really know if there's much else I could do to improve that. I'm able to get it to fly stably. Maybe turning thrusters near the front? Maybe. Agile jets get some? Maybe I could try that, yeah. Just try, like, I don't know, this. Something like that, I guess. Maybe? Actually, hold on now. Something like this, I think. So it doesn't have as big of an effect on the aerodynamics. That. Oh yeah, that definitely feels like it's turning a lot faster. Yeah, it does do some damage, though. Is there any way I could, like, make it face more directly towards its target while it's coming in from a distance? Let me see, let me take a look at all the settings again. So I've still got, yeah, like, just some stuff that I really want to work out through this thing. First off, does this increase the distance at which... No, I can't increase the pitch to target distance. Which is interesting. I wish I could. I would really like to make it like face more towards it so that when it's during the full distance it's able to fire. Not just like near the end of its run when it's pitched down. But I don't know if that's something I can tell it to be able to do. I don't really see a setting anywhere in here that would do that. You know, it doesn't really look like that is something I can properly, like, do. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Jug, welcome in. Hope you do good. Thanks. Say goodbye. Hello. Well, I guess the missiles hit it while I was turning around, but yeah. Then it gets in 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It gets in like 3 to 5 shots. where it has to turn off, at least on a smaller vessel like that. Has it been damaged yet? No, it hasn't actually been damaged yet. Oh, it's dead. Oh yeah, the missiles, yeah. The thing's biggest damage definitely comes from the missiles, I think. Let's see here. Let's see here. Great Talon. I'm curious to see. This thing's my kryptonite as of recent, so like I want to see what happens if I try fighting this thing. See what happens. Because I haven't tested it against other aircraft yet. I know against small aircraft, I don't think it stands a chance. See how this see how this goes though. Definitely is getting a heck of a lot more shells off. Whether or not that matters though, I don't know. Oh, we just took a hit. Took another hit. We're still fine, but our missiles ran out of fuel that time. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. This will be interesting though, because this is a craft that's given me a lot of pain. So we'll see how this goes. See how this works for us here. Might have to try to adjust the thrusters on these missiles a bit. Because this thing, it gets a lot more engagement distance, but it's also run out of ammo. I had to imagine that's what's happening here. I am so very glad I added as many surge protectors as I did. Wonder if 5 plane versus 1 kobold is fair? I don't know. I don't think I've seen the kobold yet. Yeah, I'm glad I added a bunch of surge protectors, because that is something that just hit us as an EMP. It's a Great Talon Godly. That's probably why I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, so this, yeah, this is interesting to see this so far, though. It's actually able to hit or fire a lot, at least at this. Missed a lot of those shells because it stopped going up as fast as it was originally. Yeah, now we're out of ammo. Yeah, okay, seems like EMPs don't really have much of effect on us, which is pretty nice. If our missiles will hit. I don't think they will because this thing has a lot of anti-missile stuff. Yeah. Against this thing, missiles aren't going to be the best option, at least in small amounts. Yeah, the main point of this thing is to go in with a lot of shots readied in this thing, and then fly away, let it reload, do the same, and repeat. I hate that it keeps trying to tell me to reset my camera. Like, I want my camera the way it is, game. Shut up. That was a horrible shot, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that was... Really? Oh yeah, because we don't have heavy armor, so the stuff isn't as effective on this thing as it is the Bob. That is funny. Wait. Would that not mean then that a Bob lighter with just regular metal would be more effective against this thing? Technically? I feel like that's worth testing. Hmm. Oh, I'll have to try that out. That's an interesting thought. Yeah, so far, despite having the armor that it does, the Hobgoblin has taken 94% damage so far from just the main cannon. Now that's 5% from just this alone. And it's surviving remarkably well. I'm quite impressed, honestly. Not expecting this thing to do as well as it is. I was expecting it to immediately get shot and blasted out of the sky. But, okay, that way overshot. Actually, not that much, though. Oh, there's little missiles chasing us as well. You know, adding the side thruster here definitely was a great idea. Gives us a fantastic amount of turning power now. Okay, we are out of shells in that front gun now. It is... Well, actually, no, it's saying it's got 28 shells left. I don't know why it's not shooting. It says it's reloading. Is there a way I can speed up its reloading at all? It seems like it's taking a while. It's like, it says it has a lot of shells available, but like, if they're available, what's it take to get them loaded? That's my question. Is that something I can speed up, or is that just, I gotta be patient? I'm feeling like it's a gotta be patient kind of thing. Basically made a burst fire? Basically, yeah, and that was kind of the intent. Is get a lot of large, high damage shells out quickly, and then spend the return trip reloading. Yeah, because there we go, now it's bursting again. Now it's got a good amount of shells firing again. A lot of which it missed, but like, that's besides the point. It's down 6% now, which is interesting. And our plane's still... Oh. So God mode's been on this entire time. Let's see how this changes things. I forgot I turned that on. Real quick, I am going to go ahead and just save this because I think I made some changes. Yeah, so let's see how things change now that it is no longer immortal. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. God, game, I don't want to reset my camera every time I go a little far away. Oh, we just took out a gun. Nice. Oh yeah, now we're seeing the nanobots coming out and repairing. Oh, we lost it into... Oh, dear. Oh dear. Yep, there it goes. See, that's what I expected to happen. And now that it has happened, I am far less content with the way things are, with this thing's current situation. Cause yeah, no, that yeah, so that's this thing's major weakness, is the fact that if it gets penned once in the body, it's immediately dead. It has a bunch of nano repair bots to try to keep it alive as best as possible, but like the entire interior of this entire section here, all chain reacts instantly, and there is no survival. That is the biggest flaw in this thing's design. Oh, and yep, we just lost some thrust. Yep, we just lost a big portion of that thing. And we just lost some more of it, I think. Oh, yep, we lost that. Cool. Cool, cool. That thing's got some terrifying accuracy for being 5 kilometers away. Yep, and there it goes. Yeah, that's... yeah. That's about what I was expecting to happen to this thing. Real quick. Spawn in one of these again. I'm gonna go back to the White Flare, and we're gonna spawn in a Charon. Now that it's no longer immortal, and I forgot about the immortality thing. And we'll see how things change this time. We'll see how this changes things, because yeah, we immediately took a little hit there. We took some damage there. Those little missiles aren't really going to do too much, though. Yeah, this thing's not intended to be a solo thing. It is always supposed to be accompanied by some other ship or something. So this is kind of like testing its survivability completely on its own. Which, to be fair, you know, it's like... not terrible, I guess. But against something like the Hobgoblin, it doesn't stand a friggin' chance. Okay, why? Okay, yeah, no. Oh, we just lost some thrust, I think. Maybe? No? Okay. We got our missiles going in. Because, yeah, this thing's a bit too expensive to be built, to be a kind of, like, distraction plane like the Penguin kind of ended up being. This thing's far too expensive for it to be that. So it's gonna be kind of important to make sure that it isn't, like, on its own, basically. And also make sure that it's not, like, getting completely focused. Little buddies doing their job, doing their repair things. Yeah. Drop the missile, please. Oh god, it happened again. Oh god. I think it's because of the plates I have on the back. I think it's because of the armor plating I have protecting the controller stuff. I think it's getting clipped into that. Yeah, that's probably what's happening there. You just... yeah, there you go. See if doing that helps. Hopefully it does. I mean, its main gun at least does good damage. Like, I can't complain about its effect so far. Yep, that's definitely what was causing the issues. See how those just kind of slid completely off there? No problems. That's definitely what was happening. Okay. Yeah, no, so, it'll definitely be kind of interesting to see how this kind of works. Well, once it kills this Charon, I'm gonna spawn in a Bob and have them fleet it up together and see what happens if I do another Hobgoblin. So I'm hoping this thing doesn't get singled out, basically. I'm hoping this thing is a lower priority to kill.
Yes, release the Bobs.
Not right now. We're working on plane. Looking at the Neku, hope you do good. Thanks for swinging by. And like, it's definitely not as useful against smaller craft like the Charon is. I won't get stuck on it that time, but that's fine. Yeah, no, those missiles are definitely pretty solid, though. The missiles are pretty good against these medium, smaller craft. Yeah, if there's anything with lasers, this thing doesn't stand a chance. Stuff like that. Destroy enemy vehicles. Let's go ahead and spawn in a Bob. Whoops. I forgot. I'm both out of play. Go.
Listening. Moving out.
There we go. Yeah, no, this thing can go pretty fast, though, which is really nice. 140 meters a second. Not too shabby.
Listening. Listening.
Not too shabby at all. You know, pretty good.
Listening.
Gonna merge these two forces together, so the Bob's gonna go, like,
Moving out.
here.
Listening.
This thing I'll set to
Moving
about
out.
here. No, why are you... God
Listening.
damn it, stop. There we go. And make the Bob the flagship. There we go. Set it to about
Moving
200 meters up.
Listening.
Into about 45. There we go. Alright, and then what if we put it back into play? There we go. It definitely is turning a heck of a lot better, though, with the upgraded guns. So something else I'm going to try here real quick. It's just doing this here. Test a theory I just had. The engines immediately went, like, silent because of how much lighter it is. Oh, God. I'd have to rebalance the PIDs for Bob Light, but let's see, let's try this, let's try this, this theory. How much cheaper is Bob Light? Almost 200,000 materials cheaper. It looks like it is targeting the Bob, which is good. That's what we want from it. As we get closer, we'll see here how this handles... Oh, we've already lost a chunk of the railgun. Or have we? Or no, we have. Yep, there goes the rail. What the... What in the hell just hit it? What? Literally, what hit it? What is hitting it? Okay, let's see. Was it these shells? Okay, now those missed. Well, those goes clear. This ship was designed by a sadist. I mean, that's totally, like, it makes sense to, like, build a ship that can rip apart heavy armor. Wait, no, those cannons can destroy any armor. That's not fair. Wait, no, those guns that... Those guns are just... What? Those guns can destroy any armor. That's not cool. It doesn't matter if I have heavy armor or not. That's not cool. Because that tiny gun now can actually hurt us too. So, big shells now actually do almost more damage. Because instead of just directly sniping our turrets, they just blow everything up. And then now those smaller guns can also just pen straight through my entire ship now. You can't beat that. Wow. The solution to fighting the Hobgoblin is just not getting hit. That's the only thing you can do. That's not fair. Literally, the only solution to fighting this thing is just don't get shot, forehead. That's crazy. What is that accuracy from 3,000 meters, dude? What the hell? My railgun doesn't have that good of accuracy. What is that crap? My railgun doesn't have accuracy that good from 3 kilometers. What? What is that bullcrap? That's some serious BS. How are you hitting that accurately on something moving 140 meters a second, 3,000 meters away? That's unfair. That's not fair at all. No. I'm calling BS on that one. No. That's not reasonable. That is not reasonable. That is not okay. That's not fair. Whoops. Well, that's gonna sink to the bottom of the water. There's no way. There's no way it hits that accurately at that distance. That's not the ship I wanted to spawn. That's not fair at all. God, this thing's just a medium ship. How much more atrocious are the rest of these? I don't want to know. No, I don't want to, because I don't like spawning stuff that I haven't encountered myself yet. I only spawn stuff that I know of. No, hold on. Hang on. Game. Spawn it here, please, not 5 kilometers away. Thank you. Like, hold on. So, I think these are the guns that are doing that long-range crap, or is it these? What? What? They don't... What? 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 Wait, what? Huh? Oh, there's the gun stuff. What? Where? What? What? Where's the gun stuff? Is it all in here? What? 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 Where's... Where? What? Is it the... That's... Where? Where? Where does it get its bullets from? What? Where are its bullets set up at? Does it not... What? Huh? What? Are you telling me those things are just like basic default guns and just are lobbing projectiles? That doesn't make any sense though, like... Is that just how they work? What are these? What are these? It's just... Are they just gauging cruisers and intakes? Well, no, but this basic diff gun... Oh my god, Toasty, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, welcome Raiders. Welcome to... I'm having an aneurysm right now because of this game. Welcome into Toasty, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you hope you're doing good. Hope stream was good. Yes, hello, welcome in. But this has an ammo customizer. So wait. So this... Wait, so what caliber is this gun? Wait, no, it's a 500mm. With... What? What? Huh? Huh? Direct input feed where you put the ammo. Wait, so... What the shit? Hang on, I need a platform to build on. Hang on. I need a building platform. Learning how to properly do railguns and how to handle EMP. Those are important things, yeah. So wait. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this up just simply for experimentation's sake. So I can just do... I could just do this, and then put... I know I need to make the shell itself, but, like, I can just... Then... How many did the diff cannon have? Can you, like, just attach to something, please? Thank you. So you have... What? It's gone to. What? Stop falling. Thank you. So you have... five of those. And they all have... So wait, so is this a... 2? So 5 twos, that's... 10... So 10 of these, so 20 modules? 8, 10, and then an ammo controller, or is it? Oh my god! It's wait, it's 5 of. It's 5 fours. Yeah, 20. So it's just like. It's just It's just like that. It's just like that. Wait. Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Ammo boxes. Good. Wait, hold on. So barrel cooling down, that makes sense. So wait. How fast could I get this to shoot? What's the limit? 0.3. Okay, so that's horrible fire rate though. So is the main drawback to a diff gun fire rate? Is that what I'm understanding here? Am I understanding that correctly? Is that the main drawback? It's reload speed, but the one on the Hobgoblin though, those are firing really fast. So, is it because of the caliber? So, say I did a smaller shell, like. Well, I don't know where the ammo stuff is on the Hobgoblin. I don't know if I can look. But yeah, the Hobgoblin also does, yeah, have a lot. So did it just shoot itself? Oh, right, no, it has. So yeah, I think it's like, I don't know, the issue is I can't tell what guns are doing it, so hold on. Spawn on my team? Oh, can I? Yeah, I guess I can. Choose, yeah, no, I still don't. Alright, I paused it. Yeah, there we go. It did it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Is it those ones? I think it's these. I think it's these ones. I think it's these ones. Yeah, no, I have been looking through the internals. I just. Oh, wait, hold on. This one has a whole thing on the inside. Wait, I did see those before. What? Did I not look in there specifically, or I guess I missed it. Okay, so these ones have full stuff in them. Okay. Yeah, so those ones have full things. Oh, and these are the... Are these the same gun? 285... 396, no. Yeah, I think it's these ones that were tearing my stuff up with those smaller shells. Yeah, those small ones, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's these two, I think. Both sides that were doing the most damage to my new ship. Yeah, these ones are definitely diff cannons. Because, like, yeah, it's just gauge increasers. Just derp guns. Yeah, no, it's these ones that are the second biggest issue compared to these things. And it might also be these ones. Are these diffs as well? No, these are also actual full guns. Those are also 500s. These are packs, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are pack cannons there. So, wait. Okay, I see. I think I see what's going on here. So, you know, it's these ones... That's cram? Oh, right, cram, not that's what I meant. I meant cram. I was thinking of the wrong acronym. Or not even acronym. I was just thinking of the wrong short name. You know, it's cram cannons. My bad. Yeah, no, these ones... Okay, so this is a ship that can obliterate heavy armor, obliterate light armor, and has ridiculous frontal armor because of these wedges that protect its critical components. Huh. How would I... Also, front side is just 2v1 and flank it. That makes sense. Is there a way I can, like, try to tell a ship to specifically, like, flank stuff in its AI? Is that something I can, like, set up? Like, we have... This is my front sider currently, which gets shredded by the Goblin. There's not really anything I can really do to stop it because we... Is a circle around setting? Really? Where would that be? If you make them go different ways. How do I tell them to specifically go different ways? That's what I... Behaviors? Oh, that's a chip, right? Oh, wait, no. Oh, right. There's that one, yeah. Hold on. Good. There we go. Oh, okay, hold on. How do I edit it? Okay, I see. This doesn't really give me a lot of options. This really doesn't give me any options whatsoever. Yeah, front side or left with... Why not maintain? Huh? Okay, those look the same in this. I don't see any, like, left or anything. I don't get what you're trying to tell me to do here. Left evasion time. Where is that? Also, I gotta find the point. If you're... Again? Why can I not add the point and behavior? What? Oh, I see. Left. Okay, I see it. I see it. Now. I see it. So what I just... Tell 20 seconds or something? Like... Oh, I guess if I don't tell it to go right, it'll just circle permanently. 3 seconds? Gotcha, okay. And then if I have another going... Right, well, if I have them both going opposite directions, they'll just hit each other eventually, but I guess that also does help them split up. So... how do I... okay, so... Go in... since I'm making two bridges, give them a different altitude to avoid that problem. The issue is with that. Well, no, I guess these things can actually just fly however high they want. Also, Horstinator, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the guild. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I guess so. AI on HA, what? Exposed HA, what? Oh, heavy armor? Is that what the issue is now? Whatever, not my problem. It is my problem, but not my problem. HA conducts EMP? Well, I have tons of surge protectors, so it's fine. I haven't had any issues with it yet, so far. EMP defense explanation? No, I'm good. I haven't had issues with EMP yet, so, I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so... here... I'll do altitude, combat altitude. A strong EMP pack kills my AI. I probably won't be then. I'll set this one to be like 80 elevation. And then I guess I can like copy this one. EXP for experimental. I'll load in a second one. Second experimental, and I'll do the same thing, but I'll tell it to dodge right. Alright, then if I spawn a hobgoblin, say 3,400 meters out. You're still spotting on the players thing, aren't you? Yep. Set that back to the Great Talons. There we go. First they gotta get into their range, so that's part of the problem. I'd say put on non-AI PIDs. It doesn't fail when AI dies, but PIDs are vulnerable too. I wouldn't know how to do that in the first place. Well, they just took out that one's primary resource container. That's not something that's happened before. That's interesting to see. Yeah, so hold on. I'm gonna real quick destroy enemy vehicles because I'm gonna make one other modification here. Don't you guys dare run into each other. Nope, they're doing the same thing in sync. That's actually pretty cool looking. Let's see here. Hobgoblin, I'll spawn it closer in this time. I'm gonna repair this real quick. Oh, and it's done. Because they had their sides to it. I don't know why they go side on like that. Using the Star Wars terror tactics very well. What do you mean? Will you stop? Dude, fly. Fly. What? What is wrong with this stupid thing? Hello? But it has enough engine power. What's going on? I repaired you. Fly, you dumb piece of crap. There you go. Why didn't it have enough engine power? That's confusing, because... Where are you going?
Listening.
Whatever, they're both going roughly in this direction, so I'll just spawn a hobgoblin over there and hopefully they don't get side shot again. We'll see how this goes. Maybe team engine had to speed up? Oh, maybe, yeah. Okay. So that one's going... That one now looks like it's kind of strafing to the left. And there goes that cannon. That one is not yet doing anything. Oh, there we go. Now it's going right. BP fragger, no joke. They really aren't, yeah. Why are you not doing your right thing? Oh, whatever. As long as it works. I mean, this one's getting a side angle now, so that's kind of the most important part. Redundancy king in these situations. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, this is... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, this is actually working really well. Oh my god, yeah, wait, hang on. So, like, if I was doing this... Oh, yeah, this one, I think. Oh, not enough energy. Why? Did you lose your... Oh, it lost its batteries. Its railgun's down. Oh, yeah. It's okay. These things can repair themselves decently well. Yeah, wow, okay. Yep, I understand now. I understand now the power of setting these up like this. Okay. Wow, alright. So this is... Wow. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it now. I get it. This, This changes everything. The last time I fought one of these... Well, like, the only time I fought one of these things in campaign, I had, like, to make several attempts at it. And to kill it, I had to bring in, like, 5 of these dudes, because it also had a couple allies. But, like, I had to bring in, like, 5 of these things. But with this, I can easily dismantle one of these with just 2 of these guys. As long as it's 1v2. That changes things. Okay, so I'm going to save these now as... So this is Bob left. Vanguard medics are terrifying until you shoot heat rounds in their backs. I see. Okay, so I'm gonna save this one as Bob left. There we go. And then this one is going to be Bob right. Because of the directions in their PIDs. There we go. Hang on, so let's do that again, just to make sure that wasn't like a fluke. Let's try that again. Because typically, you know, I'd start them like kind of like spread apart. Fear, for example, if it's not too different from its predecessor, the Titan has a pretty big weak spot. It implodes if you hit it there. I see. I'll have to keep that in mind for when I get to Twin Guard. I haven't actually gotten to fight them yet. I was tempted, but then I decided to 1v1 these pricks instead. Wait, is this the right? Oh, the left and right somehow got flipped around. Or no, wait, no, I spawned on the other side. That's what happened. The Gravitas has the same kind of issue, just like it's built a 1v1 duelist. I see. Oh, something just got destroyed on this thing, I think. Yep, there goes one of my 200s. I'm suddenly controlling this ship. Cool. Yeah, no, even from just a slight side angle, this changes how much effect I can do, how much damage I can deal dramatically. Because I no longer have to go straight through all this frontal armor. I can just smack into the sides and actually hit some critical components on the interior. Oh my god, that just cut it apart. Wow. You know, for as much logical sense there is to just flanking something like this, it somehow didn't occur to me. If I see the pyre, don't 1v1 it. I see. Yeah, see, that time they didn't even take nearly as much damage. 1.5 million pure heavy armor wedge spam. That sounds obnoxious. Say you're high enough. You're high enough to not hit. Yeah, you are not high enough. Nice. Well done. Spawns nukes, cause why not? Yeah, why not? You know, I really need to install. I need to work on learning how to design collision avoidance into my vehicles, cause yeah, that wasn't ideal. So what happens if I also spawn in, say, my new combat plane here, my warplane, and have it kind of work as an assist to these guys? That things look cool as hell, by the way. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, this is my... Those are my newest main combat ship. They were something I designed specifically to counter the Gigawatt. Which it does pretty well. They are my... I can go through the whole lineup again, since I know we have some new folks who probably came in from the raid. But, yeah, I can go through my whole combat lineup, but these are my newest kind of, like, main battleship, basically. Why are you strafing this way, too? Oh, wait, no, you're the one. This is the one that's not strafing the correct direction. What are you doing? Oh, you're trying to get your kilometer distance. Oh, and you're gonna ram into each other. Well, that's awkward. Unless you can back up fast enough. Hey, it backed up fast enough. Let's go. What happened to my warplane? There it is. Coming in from a long distance. Yeah, this is my newest plane that I've been kind of designing as more of an experimental idea. It's really inaccurate, but its main goal is just burst damage, really. Which, honestly, when paired with the bobs on the side, or holding its frontal attention... Uh-oh. Is it turning towards this? No, it's just turning towards a different bob, I think. Yeah, honestly, that was pretty solid. Yeah, no, these things are just totally designed, though the bobs are, to just bully the Gigawatt. And anything beyond that is bonus points, honestly. Yeah, and this is something I've been working on off-stream recently that I finished just before stream today, actually. And then we've been making some modifications to it through the stream today. It's basically a flying gun. Because the entire interior is all gun. Just all gun. It's a 500mm light railgun. And its whole thing is just fly really far out, let its gun reload, fly back in, throw a couple missiles while we're at it, and then just burst out a bunch of heavy hitting rounds and then fly away for a bit. And that's its whole goal, is just bully. Really, you're trying to fire from this range? Really? You're gonna go to sleep now? Understandable. Get some good rest. Thanks again for swinging by. Go. Really, just that? Oh, yep, there. Yeah, this is okay. Oh yeah, there go my missiles. They were fired a little too far out. I'm gonna have to put in a distance, failsafe thingy. I don't remember where that is in the settings of anything, but I'll have to find it. I don't remember where that is. All over. It's in here, it's in here, it's in here. Max range, let's say, I think this thing, the missile's max range is like 3,000. This is how I have them set up. I'll paste in here. So they can fire within... Oh, is it dead? It's dead, nice. I'll try that one more time here. Let's see, even if it's this close, is it really just ignoring the warplane? Well, the missiles aren't. Yeah, no, even though it's at that range, it prioritizes the bobs. Okay, that's good. So, against something like this, the warplane can be a, good support ship, then, for, supporting damage. The bobs over there are doing some pretty solid damage here. Or, not solid damage, but they're surviving pretty well. They're holding up. Let me take a look at them. It does look like they are getting hit a lot over here. Seems like one of the biggest shots or spots they're getting hit at is this platform kind of spot there. Just interesting. Good to know. You know, so next. You know, that does make sense though. If it's like aiming at, oh, the railgun. Speaking of, it's gone suddenly. I looked away for a millisecond, and it's gone. It's okay. You do not. Oh, you do have a barrel. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, no. And now once they get into position to like fully engage, one of them takes kind of like the brunt of the attacks for the most part, it seems. The other one just starts slinking off to the side. I can have, like, I'll probably stay controlling one of their guns. And they're, oh, wow, I actually saw some missiles hitting there. That was cool. And just throw in shells like this. I'll manually target. I'm gonna turn off the guns while we're trying to shred it apart. Interesting, yeah, we just turned off its rear thrusters for a little bit. Rear wings. Yeah, no, this is okay. Yeah, this was a fantastic idea. I don't think I ever would have thought about sending them up like this. That was incredible. This just changed the whole game. The Bobs might become a duo ship where I run two of them together at all times. Just to set up this incredible flanking system. This is awesome. Because yeah, now I have full range to just blast the weakest parts of this ship. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that works. That works really well. Wow. That's incredible. That's awesome. I'm a fan of that. I am a massive fan of this. Then yeah, we also have the warplane, of course. So what if we try something like, oh, it's a great feeling when a system comes together. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see here. What if I spawn, say, I don't think I've actually seen any, like, hard white flare ships. They really just spammed a lot of... Let's spawn a Pandemonium, see how that goes. How's this gonna work? I know we just inverted the direction we were looking here, I think. Yeah, the left's on the right, the right's on the left. Oh yeah, the Pandemonium's one of the ramming ships. Oh, right, I forgot it also has that giant laser. What'd that just do to me? Doing this is always just a... Okay, took out a railgun. Okay. Doing this is also just always a good way to, like, figure out, like, what happens when stuff... Is there anything you've done instead? Probably not. Let's see, so, yeah, the Pandemonium... Yeah, that is... not ideal when it does that. Very quick ship that's able to do... good burst damage. It's able to do a decent chunk to the Bobs before they're able to destroy it properly, but... Oh wow, yeah, nope, there goes my... Yeah, this one's completely disarmed, pretty much. And this one's still repairing, I'm pretty sure, yeah. This guy's railgun back, so really all the Bobs have to do really is just land one railgun shot in the back of the ship, and then... it just... Yep, it does that. I did see the warplane also came in with some shells there. Didn't the white flares start spamming? Yeah, they just spammed kamikaze ships the entire time. That's all they did. They did nothing else. Also, I will say, I am a little upset with myself for not streaming the creation of this thing, but I wanted it to be kind of a surprise. Because today, I spent pretty much the entire time I was working on this stupid plane trying to get it to not crash into the friggin' water. Because it kept crashing. I couldn't figure out why. I don't even remember what the solution was. I just kept tweaking stuff until eventually, at one point, it just stopped. It stopped failing. I don't remember what I did. Yeah, no, I think running two teams of two Bobs in a warplane sounds like a pretty solid idea. Because the Bobs typically will soak up the aggro from the enemy. Let's see, so is that the left? Yes. The left's on the left, the right's on the right. So if I spawn, let's just do one more Hobgoblin here. Just because I really just want to do this again. Because, yeah, no, this thing will fly really far away. This would be a good idea of, like, what happens, like, say I have to fight a Hobgoblin, but before I get to the Hobgoblin, it's got a bunch of other ships, right? So the Bobs are really badly damaged and have to repair themselves and don't have all their guns up. Like, this one's missing one of its 200s. This one literally doesn't have any of its 200s or its railgun. It's got a single gun in its particle cannons. Like, what happens in a situation like this? How much help is this thing? You know, we'll see. Did I just hear you fire off a missile? No, I heard the missile load. Yeah, there we go. It starts firing from a really long range. It's probably gonna miss most of those. Yeah, from this range, yeah. That makes sense. I'm probably gonna set a max range of like 3.5 kilometers. Seems to be about when it starts hitting shells. Yeah, that does good. That does good. Then, yeah, it fires off the missiles at about 3 kilometers. Missiles go in. I want to get a good look at that. It's going to slow down time. And that's a missile into that right spot there. This one's coming in. Gonna hit right there. There's a lot of extra fluff and structure on the back that the missiles are gonna get absorbed by, but the idea is there. And then the missiles can also be dropped like that and turned around, and they can turn themselves around without wasting fuel to do a big old wide turn. Then it turns around. Should have a couple shells reloaded. Yeah, and then them also being split up like this, and whenever it like switches its aggro, it has to spend extra time turning to a new target. There we go. Yeah, and the entire time, you know, it's turning. Now both of its sides are completely exposed to both bobs, even if one of them's lacking any sort of proper offensive capabilities. Yeah, like, even though they are ripped up right now, this one's still got a 200. For now. You know, and even though this one doesn't even have anything aside from particle cannons and its 100mm gap, one of its 100mm, the 100mm is still explosive and armor piercing. So you can see it's slowly just shredding every single bit it starts hitting. And it also has frag, so it... Alright, I think this one. Is this the system that has frag? I do not remember. Let me go check. Where's my shell controller in this thing? I don't remember. Where is it? I do not remember what kind of shell I set up for this. Where is it? Is it in the front? No. What is the shell I used for this? I don't remember. I probably have to go into an autoloader. Oh yeah, no, this is literally just... mostly gunpowder and then armor-piercing head sable body. Like, this is literally just a kinetic shot. It's not even frag. It's just kinetic. But because of that, you know, it's great against this thing that is just big old chunk of cheese for the thing to shred, basically. Well, yeah, again, this thing is just... You know, I think at this point, with what we're kind of, like, setting up here, I think I'm quite content with how this ship turned out, because now I can see kind of, like, its role in all this, you know? It's... I see its, like, purpose. It's kind of, like, position in battle. Yeah, no, I think I'm quite happy with all this. I'm quite pleased. So what if I spawn, like, let's do an achievement over here. Ooh, the achievement shot this thing. That's really bad. Oh. Okay, then. I didn't even see the shell. So that's how you're gonna be. So that's what you'll do. Okay, so that one targeted this thing. Okay. Right, and if it lands in the water like this, it can't get out because it immediately starts turning before it gets the altitude to not touch the water. Because it's stupid. So I literally have to control it in this situation. There we go. So let's say instead, well, now that it's further away in the battle, what happens? Is it going to target this thing again? I want to learn how this thing's targeting works, because this is another ship I've run into. It's in the same difficulty category as the Hobgoblin, so it's like, it'll be interesting to see, like, how much easier is this thing brought down? It's already 7% down. And that's against 2 damaged bobs that don't have all their weaponry yet. It's a little fast, though. This might be a ship that's not really too easy for this thing to hit. We'll see. Yeah, because it's apparently disengaging already for some reason. It does have anti-missile defenses, but it doesn't seem like very good ones at that. Oh, no, okay, no, fair enough. Here comes another missile. Oh, and there goes. It's already down 14%. Be interesting to see. No, it... Well, I think it got hit by one of those missiles. Ooh, is it tipping over? Oh, yep, it's going over. I guess we took out some thrusters on some side of it. Or something important, at least, because down it goes. Or is it doing this on purpose? It's hard to tell. Well, I might have done that on purpose. That's interesting. Oh, and the warplane is firing at it. No, I think this is definitely damaged. Oh, it did take a shot from that. The warplane did hit it once, it looks like. It scraped a little bit of the edge. Yeah, down it goes. Oh, it did take down one of the bombs, though. Apparently. So we're gonna get this one back up out of the water here. This is really good to test, though. This is really good to test. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. Okay, I almost got this thing back out of the water. So let's see here. It's probably... I'm not sure what happened to it that got it to sink. It probably lost some thrusters and then they got repaired. Oh yeah, I see it in the back, yeah. I think it lost its back thrusters there and it got knocked out, or tilted a little too much and then fell. Let's see, so let's do that again, see how the achievement does. Yeah, and it looks like it's immediately targeting this thing again. Yeah. Wonder why. Oh, it immediately got railgunned, I think. That's funny. Wait, hold on. That... Oh, that's a terrifying implication. Wait, what? How did it insta-AI die? What? Huh? Neither of them should have... Is your railgun functional? Oh my god, it is. Wait, you don't have a barrel, though. Oh, you do. It just didn't load in. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, you're not sinking yourself either. Well, okay, I thought it was. No, it kinda is. Almost. Okay, let's try that again, because that wasn't really a good test. That is interesting, though. I wonder... So, maybe it... I wonder why it targets this one depending on the range. Because now that it's this far out, it's no longer targeting it. Maybe it's got a certain range or something. But even when it was in range, it didn't seem to bother changing off the bombs after the first bit. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I just realized this thing's been given... Oh, and it's dead again. Can I... Okay, apparently the achievement's just weak to multiple bombs, which, fair enough. A lot of enemies are. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got a shot in, I think. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a hit. Yeah. Alright, that worked. Now, let's see. We are very close to... We are going to fly under... It is dead. Okay, it's AI core somewhere in the rear of the ship. And it doesn't seem to know how to deal with this. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I think I'm happy with this. I think I'm content. I think we have something that works pretty well here. I think we have the magic power here. Magic touch. I did the... So what happened to you two then, huh? They both got sank. Hold on, I'm missing something here. I feel like I'm missing something very important here. Can they catch themselves from that height? No, I'm not surprised. Okay, I need to... like, figure out what's going on here. I'm missing something while I'm watching the warplane. The achievement is doing something to these guys. And I need to figure out what. It's like specifically targeting thrusters. Uh-oh. Smooth, fellas. Real smooth. Yeah, no, I'm missing something, because these guys keep getting knocked into the water by the achievement. I need to figure out how. I'm like, not see. I mean, it's got missiles, but both the Bobs have a lot of missile defense. At least good missile defense. So are they sinking themselves when they're looking down at it in the water? Is that what's happening here? Is it like... Oh, what? It has torpedoes, doesn't it? Oh, wait, did they just run into each other? They ran into each other. They ran into each other. They're taking themselves out. The achievement isn't doing anything. Are you raising up yet? Yes, okay. I was like, oh, it's torpedoes. No, Stren, it's just your own ships destroying each other for funds. Okay, so I'm gonna take... which Bob is this? This is the left, correct? No, this is the right. Okay, so the right... Bob right, I'm gonna give... a different setting here. So, I'm gonna tell the Bob right to sit at 1,500 meters instead of 1,000, so that hopefully they stagger out the distances and don't run into each other. I think what's happening here is, since it's fighting a more mobile enemy that's trying to basically circle us, them trying to reposition each other, or themselves, causes them to hit into each other. So if I have them at different distances to hold, to engage at, then they won't hit each other. Alright. Let's try this again with the achievement. Since the achievement was the one this is happening with and not the hobgoblin.
Engaging now.
Figure out. Oh, we did lose something though. What the hell happened here? What? Where did that damage come from? What hit me there? Oh, some missiles do occasionally sneak through. Okay. Is it the same over here? Doesn't look like it. I guess it looks like just occasionally some missiles sneak in as well. It just accentuates the problem. Oh, that's interesting. One more, just to make sure. Oh, okay, hold on. That looked like something interesting. That didn't look like my gun shooting that. Oh, I just realized these are unsymmetric. How did that happen? How have I not noticed that's a thing for this long? That's, interesting. You know what? I no longer care. I didn't see that. So how much damage? Okay, that one's 7% damage, that one's full health. I'm gonna do one more thing here. We're going to do one more hobgoblin just to make sure everything's still working and nothing's been a fluke so far. And I'll do it this way, where I will manually control. Okay. Okay, it's looking at this Bob now. Yeah, so I think the best way to do this is just when it's facing, aim for the turret rings of these pack cannons. Or not pack, cram cannons. I'll say it right that time. And then when it faces away, just go through the guns on the sides. Why are you getting so close? Back up. I mean, actually, this is a pretty solid angle to hit this thing from. Yeah, no, that's actually not bad. It's a hobgoblin getting that close in. I mean, it's a double-edged sword, really. Because, we get in that close, we take a lot of damage. But also, we deal a lot more damage. Oh, we just lost our last 200. Okay. Time to switch ships. Yeah, it's those pack cannon or cram cannons. I don't know why I keep calling them pack cannons. It's those that are really the issue here. I'm gonna try to do my best to just destroy them as much as I can. I think that's the best way to kind of fight this thing. Oh yeah, there we go. And yeah, I guess once it just gets a wing severed, it just collapses because it loses too much of it. I guess most of its materials are probably in those guns. Where's the warship in all this? Or warplane? Oh, there it is. Totally fine. Alright, yeah. I think that kind of settles it. I think that's like, yeah. Even though these things take a decent bit of damage, you know. This one's at 99%. Well, that one's actually pretty healthy, but this one took the most damage. It took 20%. It probably took more than that, but repaired itself slowly. The warplane's totally fine. Yeah, no, aside from just making some structural upgrades on the interior of the bobs, I don't really think there's anything else I can do to be, like, fully ready.
Listening.
I think this is pretty solid. Also, one of my favorite things, by the way, I totally forgot to mention, is, it's actually almost completely possible to fly this thing, like, manually controlling it. It only has a slight bit of downward, like, nose-down action that is player controllable. Turning, however, is a different story. A very different story. But, yeah, for the most part, if I want to just fly in a straight direction or slightly turn, I can. For the most part.
Listening. Listening.
Altitude 99, that should be enough to actually stay out of the water. Yep. I know this thing, I am kind of proud of it. I wonder. What would happen if I maybe, like, took one of these warplanes, right? I spawn one in on the enemy team. What happens to this thing? In the middle of two bobs and another warplane, what happens to this thing? Particle cannons try to hit it, but I think it's out of range. Ooh, the railgun nearly snipes it. They get on angle for the 100mm to start firing. They're missing pretty bad though. Oh no, they're starting to hit. Taking a couple more hits. Yeah, when it's turning like that, it becomes really hard for them to hit, but then it's front on and firing, at least. What a fuck. Oh, but this one's firing back as well, so that one's taking a lot of hits. Hold on, let me get back over to that one. This is a really interesting way to test out my stuff. I test out the best of what I have against my newest creation. See how it goes. Because this one's getting chunked apart right now, and I think within the next 5 seconds this thing gets detonated. Maybe, not quite yet. But give it a second. The 100mm are hitting it really solidly right now. It's turning, so it's getting a little bit of breathing room, but not too much longer now, I don't think. Oh, AI dead. It got hit by a little too much EMP. Now, this is a really good time to see. It was this one, I believe, getting shot by it. Hey, I'm gonna destroy all vehicles real quick. And then what we'll do is I'll spawn in a Bob on my team. Yep, so we'll load in a Bob. And we'll unpause time so it can actually fall. Can you catch yourself from that height? No. Oh no, you can. Okay, cool. Fair enough. And then we will go, I think, behind it. And then we'll load in the warplane. The Great Towns. Oh. I forgot about the particle cannons. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest, I totally forgot about those. So I'm gonna turn the guns off for just a moment here. just so it can get out to a better distance, and then I'll turn these back on, and... yeah, so those the defense missiles easily handle those. Railgun goes in, and railgun hit it. That's awkward. Alright, another attempt then. I'll let it get a little further out this time. Say about 2,000 meters out. Oh, so those missiles can do some pretty solid damage. Huh. Yeah, but, Interesting. Interesting. It seems, it seems there's not much I can do to make the warplane survive this. If I go way out here, right? Then I spawn it in. So that first time it was doing pretty solid. Maybe I'll let it get further out? Okay, yeah, that should be good. See how that goes. Alright, it's officially 4 kilometers out. It's out, it's got its range now. It kept lagging there like it just got obliterated. Running really, yeah. Well, can't actually see it with my own eyes. I only assume it's somewhere over there, coming straight at us now. There it is. Particle cannons are hitting it pretty good. That's a railgun shot that whiffed, but the 100mm are probably going to be the best way to take that out. Oh, railgun shot missed. It's pitching down, and dead. Okay, I'm just gonna spawn one more in. I'm gonna put it into God mode so that I can... really all I want to do is see what damage it does against the Bob. Gonna real quick, repair. So, missile comes in, it doesn't really do much against the main hull. Apparently, though, that is kind of starting to make me think that it does nothing there, but it does destroy the... Which is making me think that there's a weak spot somewhere in my hull. That's really easy for it to blast through. Oh no, that'd be interesting to see. Alright, here it comes, and let's see what... I really want to see what the main 500mm does. It's gonna start pitching down now. Here we go. In come the shells. That's a whiff. That's a whiff. That's a whiff. That's a whiff. No, that was actually a hit. So, of all those shots, it domed this particle cannon. And that's it. So yeah, its main gun's accuracy does leave a lot to be desired. I might try to give it a better accuracy buff with the railgun. That might be the next thing I do. It is nice, though, being able to see up in the top right. It's a little cropped out of the screen for you guys, but being able to, or no, it isn't. Not really. Being able to like track the damage that my Bob would be doing right now. Because right now I can tell it's missing almost all of its shots except for the particle cannon, but once it's straightened out, it's suddenly the damage starts ramping up. I think that's a rail cannon shot that just landed. Here comes the main cannon from it. Oh, there we go. That was a good hit. Looks like... Where did that hit? Oh no, I know it actually direct impact. Oh, it hit this gun. Nope, never mind. I don't know where that hit. Okay, I'm gonna turn off this thing's movement. Well, I'm just gonna have it move consistently backwards, I guess. It's got some sort of area it's trying to go to for some reason. I don't know why they do this on the sandbox, but they just like designate a spot as like they want to go here. And that's just what they do. They just burn backwards for some reason. Oh god. That was actually a good shot. Oh wow, okay. Hold on. I'm actually starting to see the effectiveness of this gun now. Though it is nice to see that, since it is such a hefty cannon, that even heavy, at least one layer of heavy armor does not mean anything to it. And it's pitching down, and you should be able to engage again. I think it's out of ammo right now, though. Here comes some missiles, but I think they're gonna miss. Yeah, they were fired out too early, I think. Oh, here come these missiles. Oh, nope, they're gonna get decimated too. Interesting. Okay, well that's cool. That's cool. I like this. Which mod is this? That's just the normal one, right? I don't know, it's just pretty interesting to see as well, just like how my ship's aiming at like the fastest of targets. Okay. Yeah, this is just educational, I guess, you know? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm quite happy with that. Alright, your time in the limelight is up, Parrish. I'm gonna just have it hold fire. Here comes its shells. Miss, miss. Almost to hit. Miss, 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 miss. Hit. Hit, but shield. You're flying in a straight line. Die. Interesting. So at that range, railgun starts missing pretty bad. This didn't though. And dead. All it takes is one good railgun shot. Yeah. Overall, rather happy with its performance, though. It doesn't have as good of a gun as I'd like it to have had, but like it accomplishes the job that I designed it for. It does what I wanted. And also, just because I really want to do something funny here. I'm gonna go out about to here. A little further. About to here. Now I'm gonna load in a Grey Talon Bob, and I'm just gonna let my Bobs fight. Just because I think it'll be fun to have both my main battleship fight itself. And apparently this Grey Talons one just has hands. Compared to the other one. Yeah, wow. Okay. What if we repair all? Who wins? Frontsider versus frontsider. Mine's losing again. The Grey Talons just have a buff, I guess. I feel like I'm about to discover some, like, dark secret here where it's just, like... Turns out factions have, like, just buffs. Grey Talon's just stronger by nature. Oh, apparently I lost these at some point. Don't know when that happened. Is my railgun ever gonna fire? Apparently not. Working on a ship for your second custom campaign right now. Nice. The Winter's Hold. Ooh. Why is this railgun? This railgun just refuses to fire. I guess it took damage or something. Oh, there we go. Now I took out the other one's railgun. There we go. Now it can be a natural fight. Did it just target one of the tiny thrusters in the back? Where are you firing? Hello? My ship lose all of its... I think it blinded this one. Yeah, I think this one's now blind. Yeah, it got blinded. This one literally can't see right now. That is interesting. Oh, yep. Yeah, that's about how easy it is though to kill the Bob. The Bob has a really easily shot AI node, honestly. If you have just anything armor piercing, it's just one shell. Right there. It's like, it's right here. The only thing protecting it is just the railgun itself. The railgun gets lost, it's just one good shell. Bam! Yeah, I think it's double layered though? Yeah, it is double layered. At least the bottom is, the top is not. Yeah, these Grey Talon me ships have hands for real, yeah. I'm gonna do something funny. Wait, no, wrong faction, hold on. White Flare. What if I just spawn like 9 chargers? What happens? Nine kamikaze craft versus 1 poor Bob. How poorly does this go? I don't think I've encountered a martyr before, so therefore I cannot. Oh, that just got detonated right next to us. Oh god. Oh, that one's gonna hit. That's for sure gonna be a collision. Uh-oh. Uh... 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 That's not what I expected to happen when it rams me. Yeah, what? Oh, uh-oh. Wait, what? That did nothing. Oh, that one did something, I think. No? It didn't even take on my thruster. What? No, I think Bob's getting home. That didn't even destroy the thrusters it detonated under. What? The worst of the damage is here. I think they broke the railgun, though. The railgun seems to have been crippled. Unless it's trying to shoot something behind itself, but I don't see anything. Oh, that's fascinating. Yeah, okay, those nukes ain't nothing. Wow. It took 10% damage. They crippled the railgun, though. I really don't know what they managed to do to it. They did something. The gun's, like, clipped in. Oh. Oh, I see. This got repaired while the cannon was aiming further than it's normally able to, so now it's stuck. That's funny. Wait, is the martyr something? Have I seen a martyr? I don't know, but I probably would have. No, yeah, no, I've seen this thing. I've seen this thing. I remember this goofy looking thing. Oh yeah, no, it does just have two nukes strapped to its front. Now what happens with this? Nothing. It gets shot. Alright, 30 of those then. Literally 30. The 200mm cannon just had like a heart attack there. Oh my god. Yeah, what did it say? Nothing is more terrifying than seeing a martyr screaming towards your ship with two tactical nukes strapped to the hull. Battleships have been known to stop engaging other battleships just to bring every cannon on the ship to bear on a single incoming martyr. Understandable. This is pretty funny. Yeah, it really is just a cloud of most. They look like it, too. Imagine the railgun gets to shoot during this somehow. Oh, there's one. Oh, I see. So they go up and then... No, wait, no. You just missed. Oh. Oh, God. That... Oh, nope. That actually ripped us up a bit. That might be a sinking. We might sink from that. Oh, yep, that's dead. So... It's able to survive one tactical nuke, but not two at a time. Interesting. Well, that's rude. I wasn't done resetting yet. Oh wait, that's also really funny. If it explodes above us, even if it doesn't directly hit, it can just bonk it into the water. Oh, that's awkward for you. There's still, like, so many more. Uh-oh. Yeah, watch this. It's good. Yeah, it got bonked into the water because of that. Yeah, like that. That's really funny. I like that. That's very silly. See how much longer. I'm not gonna repair it anymore. I'm just gonna see how many more it can take before it dies, depending on where they hit. Because it kind of looks like they're favoring the rear of the ship, honestly. Yeah, no, they definitely seem like they're targeting the rear. Typically they met center mass. Yeah, fair enough. Whoa. That one's gonna rip apart. Am I tracking a different ship? What is happening with my camera here? Oh, yep. It got bonked into the water. And lost its railgun. But it's still alive. It's still kicking. That's... what was that, 2 now? I am on the wrong side. I wanted people to be able to see what's going... Oh, that's... I don't think that was close enough to count as 1. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh, that nearly collided with us when it came down. There's not too many left now. Ooh. Ooh. For as squirrely as they are really good at flying, apparently. Looks like. Oh, that one was hit. Hmm. Oh. That was one of the ones that got AI sniped. Or EMP'd. They seem to sometimes forget how to aim. Yeah, no, the ramming AI definitely isn't the greatest on these. Oh yeah, there goes another one. Yeah, new Doom game was released, yeah. Apparently it's been kind of mixed reviews so far, from what I've heard about it at least. Welcome to the Asher, hope you do good, and we'll quite welcome as well. Shoot that one. Oh, that one actually got me. Oh, that might be a sink. Is that us in the water, or is it going to be able to drift around it? No, we survived that one. Oh, and that's it, we won. Yay. Lovely. Very fun. Now, which one is it in? I don't remember. Simple weapons? Yeah, it was simple weapons. Now, how do I detonate these things? I don't remember how I was doing it before. I could probably just... I can't get him to shoot because of the safeguard. Rescue near one? Oh, yeah! it is still remarkably... Oh, these ones didn't go off. That's probably why it's still remarkably intact. There we go. I think it's salvageable. It's still got part of it. It still has its engine. Somehow. Okay. There's one more thing I want to test before I decide to end it here, because it's not gonna be a full stream, dude. Because I'm just not feeling fully good today. Unless I want to just take it easy. So we're gonna do this, right? So that one's on the Grey Talons. I'm gonna load one in on my team. We're gonna have a dogfight. We're gonna have a warplane dogfight. Because I'm pretty sure these missiles go faster, so this might honestly just be a missile fight. We'll see. Yeah, barely a flesh wound. I'm sure I could recover a bob from that damage. Yeah, it'll be really interesting though, because yeah, these things are basically glass nukes fighting in terms of just durability. Oh, those are gonna hit. Uh-oh. Oh, they missed! Oh, this is pretty cool, though. They both missed each other the entire time. Oh, wait, no, we actually took a little damage. I wonder if the other one did, too. No. So, we took a scratch or something there. Do I hear a missile? Oh, dear. Okay, yeah, no, the missiles can't catch us because they don't have enough fuel. I will say, though, the engine bay does look pretty intense on this. Can I, like... Can I, like, customize the flame color of the thrusters? That would be really cool. Uh-oh, those are gonna hit. Oh, yep, there it is. Wait. Did they just do the same thing? Yep. That's funny. Alright, let's run that back one more time just to make sure that wasn't a fluke, you know? That's really funny, though. That it's just... I mean, it makes sense, you know? It's the same exact plane. You know? Let's see what happens this time if I take control of the gun. You know, what if I'm the one controlling the gun? And the missiles. Oh, those are gonna hit me. Oh. This might end really fast. Oh. I win. Wait a second. Oh, they missed. Nice. Alright, let's try that again. Uh-oh. That was interesting. That was interesting. So we've both taken a little bit of thruster damage, that's okay. See though, they repair really fast because I stuffed this thing full of nanobots. So it can repair its damage pretty quickly. Uh-oh. That's a... It really is just a game of whose missile hits first. Repair all. We can salvage this. No, we can't. Okay, why isn't this working anymore? This worked before. That's weird. I don't know why that's not working anymore. That used to work. I don't know why it doesn't anymore. That's obnoxious. I hate that it doesn't save which, like, it doesn't remember that I'm on a, like, selecting a new ship. It goes back to some random ship I've clicked, like, 20 minutes ago. There it is. I see it. Is it firing? I thought I set a... Did I forget to save the range thing? I guess I did. Oh, missile. Got it. I think I forgot to save the range limiters that I set on these. I did. Cool. Okay. What did I say? 3,000? Yeah, 3,000. Did I remember to save them on this one? Nope. Actually, no, hold on. The main gun is 3,500, I believe. Yeah, 3,500. Nope, wrong thing. In here, there we go. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save that then as the warplane, and I'll think of a better name soon. The warplane is kind of mid of a name. Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with it, because, you know, because the only other thing, like, is I'm still not certain whether or not I want it to be like this, or the other design idea I had was just setting it to a double barrel, and then instead of firing fast one-shots, it fires a lot of two-shot bursts of 250mm, which allows it to shoot way faster. I just don't think I like that as much, though. I think I like the large single cannon blasting, just kind of like that. I just like the... I thought... Did I hit the repair all instead of the refill? I did. Yeah, I think I like... I think I like this more. Can also fire for a while. Yeah, I think that's just how I like it. I think that's just way more satisfying to use. Is it gonna crash into the water? I thought I solved this. Oh, it's out of energy. Right. I forgot about that one minor design flaw. Right, I forgot about that issue. Silly me, I totally forgot about that. Is that why the other one wasn't raising out of the water? Yep, that is why. It was out of battery. It was out of energy. That's what happened. Because this thing's powered by three small steam turbines. Steam engines inside. It's powered by that and a couple RTGs for some free power generation as well. Yeah, here they are. I've got one longer one and I've got two shorter ones. And they burn a decent amount of stuff. It really only runs out of energy if it fires for too long, though. And, like, that's hard to do unless I have it on the double barrel system, which is why I don't run the double barrel system. One thing I will do, though, is since I am doing a single cannon one, I'm going to do 10,000 energy per shot. And now it shoots even faster shells, with hopefully better accuracy. Maybe I'll do 15%. Should help a little bit. It should be able to fire a really fast shell now. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm happy now. For real this time. I think this is it. I think this is the final design here. And then it'll just be a bit of trial and error of figuring out what enemies decide to immediately dome it versus attacking the bobs I will pair it with. But yeah, that is going to be us calling it here early tonight. Cause yeah, no, I'm just tired still a little bit. Okay, no longer cursed backwards strun. There you go. Yeah, no, yeah, so thanks for swinging by. I know I'm short stream again, but yeah. Tomorrow might be a short stream as well. I'm not too certain yet what my plan is, but I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's stream. Very happy to finally have a frontward strand. Yes. Very happy to finally have a decently functional vehicle of my own that I designed without much help from chat initially. Even if it is kind of like about as stable as a college student's mental health in terms of how easy it is to make it explode. Yeah, I think my next time I make a gun plane that's just a flying gun, I think I actually already have my idea in mind of what I'm going to design it as, to where it's flying vehicle with large gun, but not able to be immediately pops like a balloon. And instead, or more, I say more aptly, like a balloon filled with hydrogen. And instead, like actually formidable, and not just a support vehicle, and instead it is the vehicle. I have an idea in mind. I have a very specific design I want to make. For those of you who know me and know what I like, you might be able to guess what kind of vehicle I'm thinking of making. Because it's not an original vehicle, I'll say that. It is something that exists out there somewhere. Not like exists in reality, but like it's something that exists already. And I'm gonna make it in this game. I actually, if anyone noticed, there is a... No, we're not going Armored Core on this. No, I'm not Giant Worm. No. It would be pretty cool to design something from Armored Core, though. I would love to try that at some point once I get better at shipbuilding. But that's besides the point. But you're kind of on the right track, I will say. If anyone noticed, there is a blueprint in my blueprints list. That it is acronymed because I didn't want it. I wanted it to be a secret. But there is one that I haven't shown off. It's really only just like a frame right now, not even a complete one at that. But I'm cooking something. Something will be made. Probably not gonna look the greatest, but I have a plan. I have something I'm gonna make, and it's gonna be really funny and probably not work for a long time. But it's gonna be really funny. And it's gonna make complete sense that I'm gonna make it. Oh, I'm sure if you stick around, give it like a couple months, probably, because it'll probably take me that long to actually design something functional. No, it's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise. I will say, the only hint I will give is that you're on the right track by going somewhere sci-fi with your guesses. You're on the right track. That's all I'll say. But, you'll see. It might take me a little while, though, to design it with everything else and with how busy I am, but... No, not Warhammer, I'll say that. I am not, I don't have anything against Warhammer, just not for me. I'm not too interested in it. But yeah, something sci-fi, but yeah. It'll hopefully be pretty fun. I have an idea on what all I'm gonna set up for it. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be sick. Probably. It'll probably be a giant disaster, and similar to this thing, be easy to set off in a giant nuclear explosion, but we'll see. But yeah, so thanks again for swinging by, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow should actually be 7 Days to Die with TB, if he doesn't end up being dead inside again. That's really funny. I said 7 Days to Die, and one of my other friends on Steam just booted it up. That's funny. No, Toasty. We're probably gonna be doing that, and we're gonna be continuing our playthrough with Twitch integration on of the version 1.4 build. So, you know, if you like that kind of funny stuff, that will be the plan for tomorrow. So, until then, everyone, I'm probably gonna be playing some Helldivers 2 off stream tonight. So until next time, everyone, though, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, all that good stuff. Join the Discord. I might stream it in my voice chat. I don't know. But until next time, everyone, bye-byes.